Okay, we are on this Explain 3 section of this credit. We're actually specifically on page 52, and we're going to attach these things that we've been learning about arithmetic sequences to actual context. So, question number 1, we have here a context of Jerry collecting hats, and the total number of hats in Jerry's collection depends on how many years he has been collecting hats. So we're told that after the first year, Jerry has 10 hats. So if we take a look at the graph, let's try to figure out how many hats he's increasing by each year. So after the first year, right? We're at 10 hats. Okay. Now after the second year, now we're at 18 hats, which means that from year to year, he has been increasing by 8 hats. And let's see if that's continually true. Yes, in year 3 he has 26, which is 18 plus 8 does equal 26. And then the same thing is true of year 4. 26 plus 8 does equal 34. So if we represent that sequence in a table, the first year he has 10 hats. And then the second year he has 8 more, which is 18. The third year he has 8 more than that, which is 26. And lastly, fourth year he has 34, and those values should be the same as the ones in the graph. So let's go ahead and find the first term and the common difference. First term, we can find that right here, which is 10. The common difference each time is going to be plus 8, or positive 8 in this case. And then let's go ahead and write the explicit rule. And again, where we do that is we take this general format of a formula and plug in what we just wrote out in step 2. So f of 1, or the first term, is going to be 10. And then the common difference, or the variable d, is going to be 8. So we're going to plug it in the right place, and we're going to get 10 plus 8 times n minus 1. And then we're going to simplify that explicit rule, because we need to first distribute that 8 to both terms. And so we end up with f of n is equal to 10 plus 8n minus 8, and we have like terms here, so let's go ahead and add those. So if we add those, what we end up with, and I'm going to write it here where we're supposed to, 8n, which is from right there, and then 10 minus 8 is going to give us plus 2. So that is our explicit rule for that particular context. Let's take a look at question number 2. Helene paid back $100 a month, one of her college loan. Each month after that, she paid back $50. So the graph shows the sequence. Let's write the explicit rule. And so let me zoom in here just so we can see this. So we're told first year she's paid back $100, first month. And then in the second month she pays 50 more. So now she's paid a total of 150. Month 2, she's paying 50 more, which now she's paid 200, so on and so forth. So each time she's adding $50 more to her total paid. So the common difference there, you can already tell, is going to be 50. So let's plug that in. So month 1 she's paid $100. Month 2 she pays 50 more, so now she's paid 150. Month 3, now she's paid 200. Month 4, now she's paid 250. First term is 100. So f of 1 is going to equal 100. And then the common difference is going to equal 50. Let's write that explicit rule, which is, remember, f of n is equal to the first term plus the common difference times n minus 1. So if we fill in what we just found, f of n is equal to 100 plus, what is that, 50 times n minus 1. Let's distribute that 50. And we get 100. Let me be a little bit more complete here. 100 plus 50n minus 50. We have like terms here that we can combine, and the explicit rule that we end up with is 50n plus 50. Okay. Let's move on to page 54. So we're going to do more of the same, except in this case, we're starting with the 5th term. So we're going to have to work backwards. to find the first term. That's the only little trick here that we have to be aware of. So let's take a look though. What is our common difference? Well, we're increasing by 90 cents each time. So we're increasing by 90 cents, 9 cents, which is a completely different decimal, 0.09, okay? So what's the common difference? That's question A. Well, it's 9 cents, not $9, not 90 cents. We want 9 cents. So the correct answer there is C. So let's write the explicit rule for the sequence. And again, it's f of n is equal to the first term plus the common difference times n minus 1. Okay, so let's take a look. So we can already eliminate choices here based on what we know, right? So C, it looks like the common difference there is, it says 90 cents. We're already aware of the fact that it's not supposed to be 90 cents. And then in choice A, we're not given a first term. And unless the first term was 0, we're not given a first term. So it's probably not A. But let's take a look at choice B. We're told that the first term apparently is going to be 5. Let's work backwards to see if that's the case, right? If we're at the first term where let me make a table real quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. So the fifth term was what? 5.45. So if we subtract 9 cents from that, we're at what is that? 5.36. And you can punch this into a calculator and figure that out too. So 9 cents less than that is going to be 5.27. 9 cents less than that is going to be 5.18. 5 cents less than that is going to be 5.09. So the first term should be 5.09, it looks like. So let's go with B, right? Moving on, let's see. Choice C. Let's find the cost of using 50 kilowatts of electricity based on our knowledge right here, based on that equation right there. So if we do that, even though that's the wrong equation, let's continue on with it. F of n is equal to, let's see, 9 cents, so 0.09 times n, which is, we're trying to find 50, f of 50, right? So let me rewrite this here. This is going to be f of 50 plus 5. The f of 50 is going to be 0.09 times 50, which gives us 450. And then plus 5, and 450 plus 5 ends up being 950, which is choice B right there. Okay, let's see, question number 2. Below is a table for the refund value for plastic bottles. And again, we're starting at 5. We want to get all the way down to 1. Okay, so let's see, the common difference there from 25 to 30, the common difference is going to be an increase of 5 cents. So we're increasing by 0.05 cents. The common difference is 0.05. And so let's write the explicit rule. And again, the explicit rule is f of n is equal to the first term plus the common difference, which is 0. So let me see, the common difference is just the variable d, n minus 1. D times n minus 1. So we don't know the first term. We know the fifth term, so let's go backwards. Again, make a table. Fourth term, third term, second term, first term. Fifth term was what, 25 cents? So 5 cents less than that is 20. 5 cents less than that is 15 cents. 5 cents less than that is 10 cents. And the first term is going to be 0.05. So 5 cents. So let's write it. Explicit rule is going to be f of n equals the first term, which is 0.05, plus the common difference, which is 0.05 times n minus 1. And then let's go ahead and simplify that. And if we simplify it, we're going to end up with 0.05 plus 0.05 n minus 0.05. And look at that. This and this are going to subtract. So we end up with a very simplified equation for f of n. We're going to end up with f of n is equal to 0.05 n. So that is our explicit rule Find the refund value of recycling 100 plastic bottles. Well, let's plug it in. 100. F of 100 equals 0.05 times 100. And if we multiply that out, we get $5 to be our answer. The cost of refunding 100 plastic bottles is $5.